Hello guys, welcome to today's flow. I'm not using any props, but it might be a good idea to have two blocks and a strap nearby. If you don't have blocks, you can use anything that resembles a block, so maybe a stack of books or anything. If you don't have a strap, you can use a belt or a long scarf. Just have them nearby in case you need them. And we're going to start in a wide-legged child's pose. So knees apart, big toes together, and just fold forward, resting your forehead down, allowing your hips to rest on your heels, lengthening through the spine, and start taking deep breaths, just checking in with yourself, coming into the present moment. Take one more deep breath here. And then slowly bring your palms towards you. Bring the knees together and sit up nice and tall. If this is uncomfortable, you can always have a cushion or a blanket between your shins and your thighs. Just have a nice long spine. And just start taking deep breaths once more. Palms can face the sky. And we're going to do a neck release, so just a few neck rotations here. So very gently bring your right ear close to your right shoulder. And then all the way back, move your head back to the left and forward. One more like this. Move very gently, trying to make the circles as big as possible. And when you come back to neutral, reverse the direction. One more. And release. Find your way to tabletop pose on your hands and knees, making sure the knees and the feet are hip-width distance apart and the knees are underneath the hips. Wrists underneath the shoulders and palms are shoulder-width distance apart. We're going to start with a few rounds of cat and cow. So inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the gaze, drop the belly. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. And again, inhale. Make sure your shoulders are away from your ears. And exhale, round. Move at the pace of your own breath. And again, inhale. And exhale, round. And while you're in this cat position, spreading the shoulder blades wide, pushing the ground away, rounding your spine, tuck your toes under and see if you can pick up the knees. So your knees are hovering just a couple of inches off the mat. Keep pushing the floor away, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees. Inhale. Cow pose. Drop the belly, lift the tailbone. And from this cow pose, start moving your palms forward, coming into puppy pose. So move your palms forward. So there's an option here to stay like this, or see if you can bring your forehead to rest down on the mat If you want to take it further, try to look towards your fingertips. Make sure that your hips are still above your knees. And breathe here, feeling a nice opening in your shoulders and in your upper back. This should feel really good if we spend a lot of time sitting down. Because usually when we sit down, we tend to slouch if we're not so aware of our posture. And so this can be a very good stretch to do. 3 more breaths here. And then shift forward on your belly, Sphinx pose. So feet together, knees together, shoulders away from the ears, and breathe. One more breath. And then lie down on your belly, relax. Placing your palms underneath the shoulders, feet together and are glued to the mat. We're going to do 3 baby cobras. So inhale, lift up, lift the chest, keep the feet grounded. Exhale, come back down. And again, inhale, lift up. Use your back muscles to lift up a little more. Exhale, come back down. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Cobra, so plant the palms underneath the shoulders. Inhale, peel the chest away from the mat and hold. So keep the elbows bent and keep the shoulders away from the ears. Avoid straightening your arms and relying on the strength of your arms. Instead, bend the elbows, use your back muscles and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Hold. For 5, 4, keep relaxing the shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Tuck the toes under, shift your hips back, and then find your first downward facing dog. Lengthening through the spine. You can keep a small bend in your knees as long as you have a nice long spine. So that's great. Avoid rounding forward. Keep pushing your tailbone up and back, creating a nice line of extension from the crown of your head all the way to your tailbone. Hold. And see if you can make a gentle effort to bring the heels closer to the mat. You can start walking the dog, bending one knee and straightening the other. So any adjustments here. And then find stillness, holding for 3, 2, and 1. Now look forward towards the top of the mat, pick up the heels, bend the knees, and see if you can take a big step forward. Holding on to opposite elbows, rocking from side to side gently, find your ragdoll fold. So keep the knees bent and keep the spine long. One more breath. And then release the hands and slowly round your spine up to standing, vertebra by vertebra. The head is the last thing that comes up. And breathe. We're going to warm up with some sun salutations. Standing in mounted pose at the top of the mat. Feet together, lower belly tucked in, thighs engaged. Standing up nice and tall. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach the arms up, arch the spine. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips. You can always keep a small bend in the knees, but avoid rounding the spine. Keep your spine nice and long. Inhale, step the left foot back, low lunge, drop the left knee down and hold. You can always use blocks underneath your palms, like this. You can choose the level at which you want to place your blocks. It can be at level 1, level 2, or level 3. So this is your own practice, modify accordingly. And then inhale, tuck the back toes under, step the right foot back to plank. Inhale here, keep pushing the ground away, protracting the shoulders. Exhale, knees down, elbows close to the body, chest and chin down, hips all the way up. Inhale, slide to cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes under, shift the hips up and back, down dog. Breathe. Inhale, left foot forward, low lunge. So if your left foot does not reach the top of the mat, it's okay to use your hands and bring your foot a couple of inches forward so your knee is above your ankle. Breathe. Exhale, step your right foot next to the left. Find your forward fold. See if you can grab the ankles or use blocks. If you're not there yet, it's completely fine, but don't round your spine. So take this to your own level. Inhale, bend the knees, come up to standing, arch the spine, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Inhale, reach the arms up, arch the spine. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips. Inhale, step the right leg back, dropping the right knee down. Find your low lunge. Hold. Make sure the front knee is in line with your ankle. Keep pressing the hips forward and down. Hold. Now tuck your back toes under. Step the left foot back to plank pose. Inhale here. Your whole body is engaged in one straight line. Shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, drop the knees down. Chest and chin down. Hips are all the way up and keep hugging the elbows in. Inhale, slide to cobra. Keep the elbows close to your body. Keep the elbows slightly bent. Exhale, find your downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward. Low lunge, drop the left knee down, press the hips forward and down, breathe. Exhale, step the left foot forward, next to the right, find your forward fold. Inhale, come up to standing, arch the spine. Exhale, hands to your heart. Breathe. Enjoy this moment of stillness. Observe what's happening in your body. Should be getting a little warm now. Now we're going to start our sequence. So again, mountain pose, feet together, standing at the top of your mat. Inhale, reach the arms up, arch the spine. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips. Make sure your big toes are together, feet together. Inhale. inhale, step your left foot back. Find your runner's lunge. Back heel is lifted. Front knee is above the ankle. Find your stability and then inhale, find your high lunge, hold. For 5, sink the hips down low. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms by your side and come forward to a 45-degree angle. Hold it there for 5, 4. Visualize the long diagonal line from your head to your left foot. 3, 2, and 1. Hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the right, hooking the left elbow on your right thigh. Twist a little more. Apply pressure between your palms and breathe. If this is too much, you can always drop the back knee down. Hold. If it feels comfortable, see if you can look up. 4, 3, right elbow is towards the ceiling. 2, and 1. Slowly look down first and then lift the arms up, back to your high lunge. Inhale, step the left foot forward next to the right and exhale. Relax. And then inhale, bend the knees, chair pose, Utkatasana, hold it there. Big toes together. Transfer the weight more towards the heels than the toes. So you can even lift the toes just to make sure. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the right, hooking the left elbow on the right thigh. And then see if you can twist a little more. Hook against that right thigh and really try to twist. See if you can look up. The left knee will want to naturally come forward. Bring it back. So make sure both knees are in line. For 5, drop the hips down low. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly look down. And then inhale, back to chair. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's take a flow. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, knees down, chest and chin down, elbows hugging in. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes under, hips up and back, down dog. 5 breaths here. And then on your next inhale, look forward towards the top of the mat. Pick up your heels, bend the knees, and take a big step forward. Finding your forward fold. And then inhale, come all the way up to standing, arch the spine. Exhale, hands to your heart. Breathe. And now we're going to do this on the other side. Take a deep inhale. Reach the arms up. Arch the spine. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips. Inhale, step the right foot back. Don't drop the right knee down. So you're in your runner's lunge. Keep the back heel lifted. Front knee in line with the ankle. Find your balance. And then inhale, reach the arms up. High lunge, hold. Sit a little lower. Use your muscles, use your strength and hold for 5. Keep the arms reaching up by the ear. Try to keep the arms straight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms go down next to your body, and then see if you can come forward to a 45-degree angle. So don't rest your chest on your left thigh and don't stay here. See if you can come into that straight line, straight diagonal line from the top of your head all the way to your right foot. Hold this pose for 5. Use your strength. You can do this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands to your heart. Take a deep inhale here. And then exhale, twist to the left, hooking your right elbow on your left thigh. Hold. If this is too much, you can always drop the back knee down. For 5, left elbow towards the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to your high lunge, inhale, and then step the right foot forward, next to the left, finding your chair pose, Utkatasana. Hold. Transferring the weight towards your heels. Spine is nice and long for 3, 2, and 1. Hands to your heart. Inhale here. Exhale, twist to the left, hooking the right elbow on the left thigh. Again, see if you can look up if that feels comfortable. Apply some pressure between your palms and hold. 3. The right knee is going to want to come forward. Bring it back, so make sure both knees are in line. 2, and 1. Inhale, come back to chair. Exhale, fold forward. Breathe. Come into a full forward fold, so maybe hold on to the shins, to the ankles, and just breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come into a flat back. Exhale, let's take a flow. Step back to plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, knees down, chest and chin down, elbows hugging in. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. 5 breaths here. Feel free to take child's pose whenever you need to. 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees and find child's pose. You can extend the arms forward or bring them back. Hold. Rest your forehead down on the mat. Slow down. Focus on your long inhales, long exhales. Try to bring the breath back to its natural rhythm. One more breath. And then slowly come up, lift the hips. We're coming into camel pose. So place your palms towards your lower back. Squeeze the elbows in, so avoid having your elbows playing out like this. Inhale, and then slowly start opening up the chest, opening up the heart. Avoid pinching at the lower back. We want to open up the upper back, the chest. Keep your hips in line with your knees. See if you can hold on to your ankles if it's accessible. If it's not, you can always use blocks here to your advantage. So you can place them next to your feet and breathe. Take this to your own level. Hold it there. For 5. Don't let your head hang too low here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come all the way back. Swing your legs out in front of you and hug your knees. Sitting up nice and tall. Breathe. And extend your legs. Keep your spine nice and long. Flex your feet. Tuck the lower belly in. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Extend the spine. And as you exhale, fold forward. Breathe. So this is where you can use the belt or the strap. Place them around your toes like this to make sure that your spine is nice and long. And then you start folding forward without compromising the upper back. You can always keep a small bend in the knees. Hold it there. Breathe. See if you can fold a little more, a little deeper. One more deep breath here. And then slowly find your way back up and lie down flat on your back, hugging your knees tight, close to your chest. You can add a small rock side to side here, massaging your lower back. And then extend your left leg out in front of you and hug your right knee close to your chest. Coming into our spinal twist. Inhale here. And then exhale. Bring the right knee over towards the left side, making sure the right shoulder is grounded. So you can keep the right arm extended, or you can cactus the arm. But the most important thing is to have your right shoulder grounded so your collarbones are facing the ceiling. Look towards the right. If it feels okay for your neck, hold it there. Breathe, releasing any tension. One more breath. And then slowly bring your right knee back to center. Hug it one more time. And then release. Bringing your left knee in this time. Extending the right leg out in front of you. Inhale here. And then exhale. Bring the left knee over to the right. Grounding that left shoulder, looking towards the left side if it feels okay. Maybe the left knee touches the ground, maybe it doesn't really matter. As long as you're feeling the effects of that spinal twist. Massaging the digestive organs. Focusing on your breath. One more deep breath here. And then slowly find your way back to center. Find Shavasana, your final resting pose. Extend the arms, extend the legs, getting as comfortable as you need to. Make sure you're not touching any props. Relax your shoulders. Soften the knees. Soften the lower back. Soften the facial muscles, the jaw, the forehead, the eyebrows. Notice the effects that your practice has had on your body, on your breath, on your mind. Inhale comfort and peace, and exhale anything that no longer serves you. Please feel free to stay in Shavasana for as long as you need to. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste.